Where did he say he was during the pep rally? Look how much stuff he's claiming.
Wait, so there's a struggle.
And there was only one way in and one way out. Oh, no. He said that he left his hall pass inside the room. That could be evidence.
Yeah. No,
it's gotta be Craig Zimmerman. Dude, they have the key.
That doesn't even
Hey! You guys are in too deep.
So,
Quite on set. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today we're playing Unsolved Case Files, the Jamie Banks case. To my right, I'm joined by Inspector Dexter. Tell him what's up.
Get it together, Inspector.
Salamat.
And on the case to my left is Special Agent Ariel. Tell him what's up.
I need a compressor.
I'm already on it.
Today's case we'll be working on is Jamie Banks. On November 20th, 1992, East Verona High School was shocked by the death of 18-year-old senior Jamie Banks. She fell from a 6th-floor window in the newspaper room where she also worked as an investigative reporter. How ironic. Investigators identified 5 individuals who might have been in the room with Jamie, but they were unable to identify a prime suspect and eventually ruled it a suicide, closing the case. But Jamie didn't commit suicide, she was murdered. And what we have as evidence here is photos, newspaper articles, witness reports, interrogations, and security cam stills. We gotta solve all 3 objectives to crack the case. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous.
Here we go. Let's open up this case file.
Just leave it.
No, because I'm returning this case. Here is the case file. Yeah, this is
cool.
sick, dude.
Yeah. ASMR.
All right, here we go. We're gonna open it up. This is so sick, though. I mean, not the murder, but here's the manila folder. Instructions. Solve the case. Okay. Here's the evidence. This is addressed to Detective Lieutenant Aaron Bennett, Unit Commander. I know that guy. He's a piece of shit.
What a schmuck.
We have here the coroner investigation report.
Oh, this is about her dead body. So she got fucked up. Look at her whole side.
Holy shit.
Literally fell.
She's dead.
She got fucked up.
Here we go. These are the security cam stills.
Oh, this is every
So
second.
these are timestamped too. Who's this guy, huh? Look at him, he's checking it out.
And he's gone.
Dude, how did he leave from that area to this area?
In 1 second.
Bro.
Wait.
He's a track star.
He's Flash.
This is a class photo, and apparently at the top it says missing. All right, and we've got here a couple witness statements forms. So we've got one from Janice Dowling, Robert Romero, but he's missing,
He is.
and Craig Zimmerman, and Joey Ferrari. Doubt he drives
That
one.
sounds so fake. That's a fake name.
We've got here Sophie Sunday's witness statement along with her picture. Person of interest. Interesting. Single. Interesting. We've got here Johnny Rocca. Waka Flocka relation. Here he is.
Wait, what's his last name?
Johnny Rocca.
Yeah, he's missing too.
Ah.
What if he's the guy in that?
Well, let's not make any assumptions. It's him! Open and shut case. Oh, here's the doctor.
Oh, really?
The Dr. Benjamin Gelding. We have here Olivia Underwood, and she's crying in this photo. And last but not least, Paul Preakness. That's the last one right there.
Alright, so what do we have to do first?
I think we should go over these witness statement forms first. These people.
What's our first goal?
Solve this case.
No. Okay, first one, objective. Prove someone was in the room with Jamie.
Whoa, detective.
Bro.
Inspector Dexter.
Inside.
Quite on set.
Quite honestly.
So we gotta figure out what room.
If there was someone in the room with her when she died.
You wanna read that one?
So we're all taking turns?
Yeah.
Popcorn, read it.
Okay, each paragraph we switch. This is from Janice Dowling on November 20th, 1992. Today is the worst day of my 17-year teaching career.
I'm overwhelmed with the grief, but I thoroughly understand the need to conduct a full investigation. We canceled third period today for an all-school pep rally because the football team is playing in the state championship tonight. Third period starts at 10 a.m. We took a few minutes gathering students on the bleachers so Marilyn Roberts could take an all-school picture. We had just finished at around 10 after when Robert Romero came running into the gym screaming for help. I asked Ms. Hawkeye to watch over the students while Mr. Griffin, Mr. Collier, Mr. Carrier, Miss Stason, and I ran out to see what happened. That's when I saw Jamie on the ground,
Sophie Sunday, and Olivia Underwood burning her body. She got notified that something happened.
By
and then
Robert.
she went there and she saw Sophie Sunday and Olivia Underwood near her
Is
body.
there a time?
This was after 10 a.m. So around 10 after when Robert Romero came running into the gym screaming for help.
Okay.
So it was like around 10 o'clock when someone...
That's what the security cam footage shows
10:30,
too.
right?
Yes.
I finished reading the statement, please.
Oh, okay. I asked Miss Hawkeye to watch over the students while Mr. Griffin
and
oh wait,
I read that
already.
already. Ms. Stason immediately checked for vital signs and attempted to provide medical attention, but it was clear she was gone. I asked Robert Romero what happened. He says he was washing his hands in the first floor bathroom when we heard a scream and a loud cracking noise. He ran outside, saw Jamie lying on the ground, and immediately ran to the gym to notify us. As I looked up and saw the open window on the 6th floor above us, it became clear what had happened. I was trying to determine which room had the open window, and as I realized it was the newspaper room, the emotions overwhelmed me. Damn, this is...
Holy shit.
I've also asked Marilyn Roberts to develop the class picture she took as soon as possible. And I'll let you know anyone who was in the school at that time but missing from that photo. That's what's... Okay.
Not
that's
missing people.
Oh, missing from the
Missing
photo.
Missing from the photo, yeah.
I did think about that earlier.
I recommend getting a statement from our guidance counselor, Dr. Gelding.
Okay, so this is Dr. Benjamin Gelding's witness statement form. Dr. Gelding basically said she had manic depression, she had suicidal ideations, bipolar tendencies, and a secret forbidden relationship. And then he wanted us to talk to Craig Zimmerman. He got rejected by Jamie, and then Johnny Roca because they dated for a bit, and then Joey Ferrari because he was the last person in the newspaper room. Also Mr. Preakness because he gets close to his students.
You know, hot take. This guy did it. I mean, look how much stuff he's claiming.
He's a guidance counselor as well. So that's why he knows of these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could be, but he might not be because he has this personal connection with her because he's a guidance
It's
counselor.
always the ones who's the closest.
So basically, he knew that her manic depression and stuff was pretty bad. He was gonna refer her out to another outside counseling, but then he thought that they had it under control, so he didn't do that anymore.
Who had it under control?
Jamie, her mental health.
Control.
Something that I noticed from Principal Dowling, she said that Robert Romero was the one that reported seeing the body on the floor, and she saw that the newspaper room, the window was open, so she assumed that she fell off. But later on in her statement, she said, Mr. Griffin said that the door was locked when he got there, so he just guarded the door. And there was only one way in and one way out, so she doesn't know if there was anyone ever in that room with her.
We're gonna move on and read Joey Ferrari's witness statement form. So, anything stand out to you guys?
The things that I got was the last one in the newspaper room. He had the key to the room. He left the window open and he locked the door after he left. Okay, so Preakness doesn't have a statement form. He just has an interview.
He said that the reason he was in here, right?
Right.
Was because he had to fix a broken structure, and the detective was kind of like, but what does that have to do with blah blah blah? So it's like, why did he have to fix it at that time? He was trying to say Olivia's jealous of Jamie because she's not as talented
Yes.
as Jamie.
Yeah.
See, he likes her. He keeps complimenting.
She's also missing. He also did defend her about Superman's review.
He was so upset.
This is so hard for me. You see, I hadn't read Zimmerman's review in The Voice yet, so I had no idea why she seemed down when I saw her, and stupidly, I didn't even bother to ask what was wrong.
No, it's
it's gotta be Craig
This
Zimmerman.
doesn't make
Dude, they have to
why?
be-
That doesn't even
Hey!
make sense.
You guys are in too deep. Take 5, rookies.
Every cop's got a case that stays with them. The one that keeps you up at night, gnawing at your insides, begging to be solved. For Adrian, it's this one. His squad is getting restless. They're saying things like, there's no point in chasing a ghost. But he won't let them give up. They owe it to the victim to find her killer. They owe it to her family to bring them justice.
Alright, so what I've deduced. Robert Romero, he said he was in the first floor bathroom. He was late for the pep rally and he saw her 10 minutes after the bell rang for third period. Lost track of time because he was reading Craig's reviews. He said that he kneeled down beside Jamie, which was seen in the picture right here, right? So apparently, him and Olivia had like a better chemistry together, and he really wanted Olivia to be Juliet. And Mr. Preakness was like, hell no. I want like
My girl.
Juliet is Jamie. Jamie is Juliet.
This is Sophie's witness statement form. She said, I was in the second floor bathroom. She heard the fall. When she looked out, she saw Robert Romero run up to her. So her current boyfriend is Johnny. And so in the interview that she had, they're like, oh, did it bother you that Johnny and Jamie were close? Then she got defensive and she was like, no, no, no. And then they said, oh, but if you're the coach's daughter, would it make more sense for him to be with you than him to be with Jamie so that he can further his football career? And then she got defensive and then she got upset. She kept saying, I'll do everything in my power to make sure it stays that he's my boyfriend. They're like, oh, so you took out the competition, this girl. She's like, there's no competition.
So basically, this whole thing was Jamie was one of his closest friends. She met with Gelding before the pep rally. Gelding was always looking out for Jamie, and the only reason why he wrote a horrible review, she told him that her heart didn't belong to him and she liked someone else. That's why he wrote it. He thought she was the one, and now he felt guilty that his words might have killed her. So, we still don't know if anyone was with her in the room. Our first objective.
Yeah.
So, my top hits for right now would either be Robert Romero, because he was the first one that saw the body. He was the first one that reported it. And everyone confirmed that he was the first one to report it, but no one really saw what he was doing before other than seeing him look at the body. No one knew what he did before that. I would say Preakness as well, because it was stated that a couple of them have seen him be defensive about Jamie, whether it was because of her role as Juliet or I don't know. He was just super defensive.
close.
They were super close.
For me, I think that Gelding, because he had just probably the most to say so far out of all the witness statements, right? He had so much to throw at the detective for them to look for. To me, that kind of says that they're throwing you off the trail even, right? And he was missing from the class photo as well. And he also has a key to that same room, the one that automatically locks behind you. Can we figure out who we think was in the room?
Wait, look Look at the picture. There's just smear down. So there's a struggle.
Struggle.
Whoa.
Just like how we're struggling right now.
There's a struggle down the middle. It's like on the chalkboard and there's lines and it's like someone kind of just...
I see what you're saying. That could be evidence.
Yeah.
Yep. Back him and tag him.
Okay, okay.
Wasn't alone.
She wasn't alone. Based on
There was a struggle.
Based on that.
Objective number 1 was to say 3, 2. Objective number 1 was to figure out whether she was in the room alone or not.
Sorry, that's not the
No.
That's not right?
Wait, was not alone when she fell. So if we put the camera frame, she wasn't alone when she fell. Like literally.
Okay, I get. Alright, I guess. Let's put that then.
Bruh, that was it.
What do you mean?
That was it. Looks like you're close. Which 2 frames are you looking at?
Should we do click here for a hint? If Jamie was alone
hint.
in the room, nothing could have fallen from the newspaper room window several seconds after she landed.
It's her shoes.
Her shoe! The shoe's behind her!
Oh.
Tell me!
Okay, 37 and 38. Got it.
Someone must have been in the room with Jamie. You can now open the envelope marked bonus envelope A.
More evidence. Oh, here we go. Objective number 2. Find the suspect who is lying. One of the 5 suspects lied about where they were on the day Jamie Banks died. Do we have reason to believe Gelding wasn't where he was at?
Craig met with him second period before the pep rally. Right
Okay.
before the pep rally.
Okay. Where did he say he was during the pep rally?
He went to work on letters of recommendations. He was in his office from the beginning of 3rd period until he heard sirens outside.
With the evidence we've gathered, we're gonna go with Gelding.
Ooh, question number 2. Which of these items included Gelding's lie? The witness statement from Craig, Verona Voice newspaper, or interrogation of Dr. Gelding?
It's the interrogation because this doesn't say anything. He claims here that he hasn't been in the room all day.
But
It says right here.
if he says that he hasn't been in the room all day, he met with Dr. Gelding.
What time?
Period.
Wait, okay, at 10 a.m., he said that he would work on letters in his office. But
From
then
the
at
beginning,
2:43, he said he never been in the office all day.
Oh, wait. Please come to the gym directly after second period. Wait, no, just kidding.
I think it's the interrogation. Wanna try it?
We think it's the interrogation. That's right. Dr. Gelding said he wasn't in the newspaper room all day.
Oh, no. He said that he left his hall pass inside the
Newspaper
room.
Answer the final question. Which 2 items from this list prove that Gelding was in the newspaper room that day? And we have quite a list. Coroner's investigation report, witness statement from Craig Zimmerman, witness statement from Dr. Benjamin Gelding, witness statement from Janice Dowling, witness statement from Joey Ferrari, crime scene photo, deceased victim on ground, crime scene photo, newspaper room door, crime scene photo, newspaper room window, crime scene photo, computer screen / suicide note, evidence photo, pocket items, letter from Linda Banks, and Jamie's obituary.
Okay, so on the Verona Voice, on the board, so it's like dated or like by events. So these are like a list of people who worked on this. Dakota Sampson is at the very last
That was
one.
mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Mrs. Bertha Sampson said she and her husband are eternally grateful for Dakota taking the time to learn CPR. He saved a life and was awarded a $500 scholarship. Wait, Dakota saved his parents' life?
Yeah.
Do we have any handwriting samples of the doctor?
That's what I was thinking. Get Gelding's witness statement.
Oh. If we match the writing, look at the James.
Wait, but we do know that's him because that's his.
Yeah, but he said he was never inside of the room. And those were all current events that were happening. No one would have known to write about Dakota saving Sampsons other than
Gelding. Next week's stories.
This happened the same day. Dakota saving Sampsons was the same day that Yeah.
That came out.
And Gelding wrote it.
Yes.
Gelding wrote it.
In the same letters.
Yep, so we're gonna go with the photo and the obituary. We found the lie.
He added a news story to the newspaper room chalkboard that happened that morning.
In order to secure a conviction of the killer, you'll need additional evidence that directly connects the suspect to the crime. And we've got another piece of evidence here with the bonus envelope.
So this isn't made from back then.
No, it's
This is
not.
as we're solving the case.
Yes.
Yes.
There's
So that's
only-
why she's trying to be like, I don't believe it's Gelding. So she's not covering for him.
Essentially, she's vouching for his character.
Yeah.
So why would he lie? Maybe he's covering up for someone else because...
Probably because he's a good teacher. The only people I see that have motives are Olivia and Robert Romero.
Use the form below to prove you found the smoking gun that will
Oh.
connect the killer directly to Jamie's death. Which of these documents hold an important clue that directly connects the killer to Jamie? So security camera video frames printout, Olivia Underwood's witness statement, okay, evidence custody document, so that...
Oh shit, so this.
Oh, I didn't look at that yet. Where'd that come from? Interrogation of Johnny Roca or Jamie's obituary.
Wait, I think I found something.
What you
What
got?
is it?
Alright, so in the evidence that they found, a few small platters of orange, yellow, and red latex house paint on the
What
left
the
shoe,
fuck?
and a smudge of clay on the heel of the right shoe.
Oh, her right shoe was missing
Her right shoe was missing.
with the clay, so that had to be new.
She died wherever Clay was at.
Wait.
What?
Pottery Olympics. For the past month, the studio art classes have been testing the limits of new pottery wheels.
She said he was in studio art. I recently asked Judy what she recalled about that day. She shared a story about Dr. Gelding I thought you should hear. Since it happened moments before Jamie died, he had stopped into her studio art class to drop off a student, and the class was bursting with excitement to show him what they had been working on.
So he did see her that day then.
That's where the clay came from.
You are right.
That's the only linking evidence that we have
Yeah.
of her death and someone that we know.
Which of these documents holds an important clue that directly connects the killer to Jamie? Evidence custody document. Yep.
This right here.
We connected it with the Verona Voice, with the studio art classes having a pottery Olympics, and the evidence saying her right shoe had clay on it, and Dowling saying that he had stopped into the studio art class, and he also confirmed that too. So that does connect Gelding even further. Question 2, which of these documents tells us where the clay could come from? I mean, with all that we've gathered, it's between Dowling's witness statement or the Verona Voice newspaper. But I think the more factual one of the evidence would be the Verona Voice newspaper, because it's telling us that there was a pottery Olympics competition. You're not spinning anything else but clay on that, unless you're spinning a web of lies, Gelding. Let's go ahead and put
3.
that was correct. Question 3. Which of these 5 documents connects the killer to the clay on Jamie's foot? Case closed document. Class photo on the bleachers. Interesting.
Dude.
Person of interest form, Paul Preakness. Interrogation of Paul Preakness. Letter from the principal. So which of these 5 documents connects the killer to the clay on Jamie's foot? We're gonna go with the letter from the principal, because she here said herself that Gelding stopped into her studio art class to drop off a student. He was there.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ooh!
We got it.
Said, moments before Jamie died, he stopped into her studio art class. The clay found on Jamie's shoe came from Dr. Gelding, who had just visited the art room.
The Verona community is in shock today over a chilling murder confession of former high school guidance counsellor Dr. Benjamin Gelding. We now go to Ali, who is live at East Verona High School.
Thank you, Seb. Dr. Benjamin Gelding worked as a guidance counselor here at East Verona High School for over 35 years until retiring in 2015. Earlier today, he confessed to pushing a student out of the 6th floor window of the school on November 20th, 1992. According to Verona PD, Gelding was having an affair with the student and pushed her out of the window when she threatened to go public about their relationship. Dr. Gelding also covered up the crime by creating a fake suicide note and lying to police about the victim's past history of suicidal thoughts. I'll turn it over to Ron, live from the Verona police station.
Thanks, Allie. Ms. Banks' death was originally ruled a suicide by Verona police detectives, but was recently reopened due to new information provided by an independent investigator who was able to prove Ms. Banks was not alone when she fell from the window, and proved Dr. Gelding lied about his whereabouts on the day of the murder. Currently in his 70s, Dr. Gelding is facing multiple charges and is expected to spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Wow.
You called it.
You know, hot take. This guy did. I thought Jamie would understand why I needed to end our relationship. I was wrong. She threatened to publish it in the Verona Voice and shouted, "I want the whole world to know. I'll scream it out this window. We'll finally have nothing to hide." Good job, detectives.
You're my hero.
I'm no hero. I'm just a guy trying to do his job.
I rescind my statement.
You're fired. Alright, well, this has been Unsolved Case Files, the Jamie Banks case. Joined here by Inspector Dexter and Special Agent Almond. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you know when we drop the latest video. We out!
Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. And I can't find my heart. When I'm sitting here, knowing this ain't real. But I give my word to you. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. And I can't find my heart. When I'm sitting here, knowing this ain't real. But I give my word to you. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. And I can't